myself Gurmita Sahare of Standard 12 from St. Xavier School, Bhuj. I am sure you all must be safe and at ease. First of all, I would like to thank Nusrat Miss for believing in me and giving me the chance to present myself on such a big platform like YouTube. In today's session, I will be presenting some most important MCQs of Chapter 5 M-Commerce topic-wise, which will be helpful while preparing for board exams. Before starting the session, I would like to tell you about the topics which have been excluded from our syllabus for the academic year 2020-21. And the excluded topics are limitations of M-Commerce, applications of M-Commerce, mobile marketing and advertising, mobile ticketing, mobile auctions, mobile entertainment, mobile purchase, mobile financial services, mobile information services, location and search service, L-commerce, security issues in e-commerce and M-commerce, digital certificate, cryptography, and payment in e-commerce and M-commerce. Now, let's begin our session with questions from introduction. And the questions are: which of the following refers to buying and selling of goods or services through the use of internet-enabled wireless device? Options are A. Internet, B. M-commerce, C. M-banking, or D. E-commerce. And the answer is B. M-commerce. Our next question is: M-commerce is also known as dash. Options are A. Location commerce, B. Electronic commerce, C. Mobile commerce, or D. Mobile banking. And the answer is C. Mobile commerce. Our next question is: PDA stands for which of the following? Options are A. Personal digital assistant, B. Public digital assistant, C. Private digital assistant, or D. Professional digital assistant. And the answer is A. Personal digital assistant. Our next question is: M-commerce provides the user with the advantage of dash and dash. Options are A. Confidentiality and integrity, B. Flexibility and ubiquity, C. Authorization and non-repudiation, or D. None of these. And the answer is B. Flexibility and ubiquity. Our next question is: by using mobile phones, consumers can conduct business transactions dash at a computer terminal or being physically present at the shop. Options are A. With being mobility, B. With being flexibility, C. Without being fixed, or D. None of these. And the answer is C. Without being fixed. Our next question is: mobile commerce allows dash while on the move. Options are A. Valid time transaction, B. Actual time transaction, C. True time transaction, or D. Real time transaction. And the answer is D. Real time transaction. Our next question is: which of the following are the examples of M-commerce? Options are A. Purchasing airline and movie tickets, B. Restaurant and hotel booking and reservation, C. Stock market analysis, or D. All of these. And the answer is D. All of this. Our next question is: by which of the following service banks and other financial institutions allow their customers to access account balance, stock code, make transactions via mobile phones? Options are e-banking, option B. M-banking, C. Mobile banking, or D. Both B and C. And the answer is D. Both B and C. Our next question is: which of the following refers to stock market services offered via mobile device? Options are A. Mobile investment, B. M-share, C. M-transaction, or D. Mobile brokerage. And the answer is D. Mobile brokerage. Question is: mobile companies are coming up with new features for their smartphones, which offers customers ease, flexibility, and dash at the same time. Options are A. Availability, B. Security, C. Speed, or D. Internet. And the answer is B. Security. Our next question is: M-commerce is the integration of wireless networks accessed through dash and dash. And the options are A. speed and internet, B, handheld device, C, internet, or D, both B and C? And answer is D, both B and C. Now, some questions from benefits of m-commerce, and the questions are: which of the following is not a limitation of m-commerce? Options are: A, limited computing power, memory or storage, B, operates over wireless networks, C, high cost of establishing, or D, contact at virtually anywhere. And the answer is D, contact at virtually anywhere. Our next question is: which of the following statements are true for m-commerce? A, provides convenience to the user, B, provides global reach, or C, conduct business 24/7. Options are: A, only A, B, only B and C, C, A, B, C, or D, none of this. And answer is C, A, B and C. Our next question is: which of the following is the advantage of mobile commerce? Options are: A, limited bandwidth, B, limited screen size, C, less convenient, or D, flexibility of accessing information through any mobile device. Answer is D, flexibility of accessing information through any mobile device. Now, some questions from internet security threats, and the questions are: dash is one that cause damage to a computer or system. Options are: A, malicious code, B, sniffer, C, spoofing, or D, code. And the answer is A, malicious code. Our next question is: which of the following can either activate itself or be like a virus requiring a user to perform an action? Options are: A, cyber, B, malicious code, C, decode, or D, code. And the answer is B, malicious code. Our next question is: dash can affect a network, send messages through email, and steal information or cause more damage by deleting files. Options are: A, wicked code, B, horrible code, C, malicious code, or D, dreadful code. And the answer is C, malicious code. Our next question is: which of the following is a program that uses internet to record information that passes through a computer or router in transit from sender to receiver? Options are: A, sniffer, B, denial of service, C, spoofing, or D, cyber vandalism. And the answer is A, sniffer. Our next question is: dash can read email messages, user login, password, and credit card numbers. Options are: A, antivirus programs, B, spoofing programs, C, copyright programs, or D, sniffer programs. And the answer is D, sniffer programs. Our next question is: which of the following is an attack used to shut down a machine or network, making it inaccessible to its intended users? Options are: A, malicious code, B, denial of service, C, spoofing, or D, cyber vandalism. And the answer is B, denial of service. Our next question is: DOS stands for which of the following? Options are: A, denial of service, B, denial of source, C, denial of speed, or D, denial of space. And the answer is A, denial of service. Our next question is: in which of the following users are flooded with thousands of messages that create traffic problem on network? Options are: A, sniffer, B, denial of service attack, C, spoofing, or D, cyber vandalism. And the answer is B, denial of service attack. Our next question is: which of the following is known as electronic defacing of an existing website page found and attacker replaces the website's original content with his or her own content? Options are: A, cyber vandalism, B, denial of service, C, spoofing, or D, malicious code. And the answer is A, cyber vandalism. Our next question is: dash is an example of integrity violation. Options are: A, sniffer, B, cyber vandalism, C, spoofing, or D, denial of service attack. And the answer is B, cyber vandalism. Next question is: dash is the electronic equivalent of destroying property or placing graffiti on someone's photograph. Options are: A, sniffer, B. Denial of service attack, C. Cyber vandalism, or D. Spoofing? And the answer is C. Cyber vandalism. Our next question is, which of the following is pretending to be someone you are not, or representing a website as authentic when it is actually a fake? Options are A. Cyber vandalism, B. Malicious code, C. Denial of service, or D. Spoofing? And the answer is D. Spoofing. Our next question is, in Dash, an attacker can create a fake website and all the users visiting to the real site will then be redirected to the fake website. Options are A. Sniffer, B. Spoofing, C. Cyber vandalism, or D. Malicious code? And the answer is B. Spoofing. Our next question is, spoofing is also known as Dash. Options are A. Masquerading, B. Sniffing, C. DOS, or D. None of this? And the answer is A. Masquerading. Now, some questions from security measures, and the questions are, which of the following software program detects and prevents and takes action to remove the malicious codes from the infected system? Options are A. Anti-Trojan, B. Anti-Nibble, C. Antivirus, or D. Anti-worm? And the answer is C. Antivirus. Next question is, once a system is infected by Dash, it will spread by attacking to other programs and files. Options are A. Virus, B. Malware, C. Decode, or D. Spyware? And the answer is A. Virus. Our next question is, Dash spread to other systems by taking control of the user's email and sending out copies of itself to those in the user's contact list. Options are A. Decode, B. Coding, C. Antivirus, or D. Virus? And the answer is D. Virus. Our next question is, what is called the most common used network protection barrier between the company's network and the outside world? Or, which security measure ensures that the company is not accessed by the intruders? Options are A. Firewall, B. Antivirus, C. Cryptography, or D. None of this? And the answer is A. Firewall. Our next question is, Dash is a device, a computer or router which placed between the network and the internet to monitor and control the traffic between the company's LAN and outside world. Options are A. Virus, B. Antivirus, C. Firewall, or D. Worm? And the answer is C. Firewall. Our next question is, the primary goal of a firewall is Dash from the company's e-commerce infrastructure. Options are A. To protect intruder, B. To attract intruder, C. To keep intruders away, or D. All of this? And the answer is C. To keep intruders away. Our next question is, which protocol is used for securing web transactions on the internet? Options are A. HTTP, B. FTP, C. STP, or D. SSL? And the answer is D. SSL. Our next question is, SSL stands for which of the following? Options are A. Socket secure layer, B. Slow socket layer, C. Secure socket layer, or D. Secure speed layer? And the answer is C. Secure socket layer. Our next question is, who developed SSL protocol? Options are A. Google, B. Netscape, C. Yahoo, or D. Firefox? And the answer is B. Netscape. Our next question is, during transaction, all the information is exchanged in secured manner using SSL but dash all the messages. Options are A. Cryptography, B. Encrypting, C. Decrypting, or D. None of this? And the answer is B. Encrypting. Our next question is, which of the following provides the authentication of the merchant or shopper who using a digital certificate? Options are A. IDE, B. FSL, C. SSL, or D. SET? And the answer is C. SSL. Our next question is, if a site is secured, then the security logo of Dash is displayed on the login screen of the secure site. Options are A. Trademark, B. Watermark, C. Digital mark, or D. VeriSign? And the answer is D. VeriSign. Next question is, In m-commerce, which of the following starting address indicates that the site is secured by SSL protocol? Options are A. HTTP, B. SSL, C. HTTPS, or D. HTTPS-SSL. And the answer is C. HTTPS. Our next question is, Indian government has established which laws under IT Act for Electronic Commerce? Options are A. SEBI laws, B. IT laws, C. Cyber laws, or D. None of this. And the answer is B. IT laws. Our next question is, IT stands for which of the following? Options are A. Information technology, B. Internet technical, C. Imaginary technology, or D. Internet technology. And the answer is A. Information technology. Our next question is, which of the following are included into intellectual property? Options are A. Books and softwares, B. Music, video and copyrights, C. Trademarks and web pages, and D. All of this. And the answer is D. All of this. Next question is, which of the following provides the author with a tool to protect his or her original work from being used or taken by others without permission? Options are A. Trademark, B. Copyright, C. Digital watermarking, or D. Steganography. And the answer is B. Copyright. Our next question is, copyright is applicable to which of the following? Options are A. Books, B. Software programs, C. Articles, or D. All of these. And the answer is D. All of this. Next question is, Dash protects intellectual property in various forms and cannot be used freely. Options are A. IT law, B. GIMP, C. Copyright law, or D. None of the above. And the answer is C. Copyright law. Our next question is, copying contents from website come under which laws? Options are A. IT law, B. Law, C. Copyright law, or D. Sniffer law. And the answer is C. Copyright law. Our next question is, which of the following is a specific logo, marks, word, symbol, design, phrase, or image which is used by an individual or company to distinguish a product or service from that of others in the market? Options are A. Trademark, B. Copyright, C. Digital watermarking, or D. Steganography. And the answer is A. Trademark. Our next question is, which of the following is the symbol for trademark? Options are A. TMMT or C, B. TMMS or R, C. TMSM or R, or D. TMSM or C. And the answer is C. TMSM or R. Our next question is, which of the following is not a symbol of trademark? Options are A. TM, B. SM, C, or D. R. And the answer is C. Next question is, already registered domain names were sold to concerned company at a very high price. This is known as dash. Options are A. Cyber sniffer, B. Cyber spoofing, C. Cyber certificate, or D. Cyber squatting. And the answer is D. Cyber squatting. Our next question is, what is known as the process of hiding information within other information? Options are A. Watermarking, B. Steganography, C. Copyright, or D. Cryptography. And the answer is B. Steganography. Our next question is, in the process of steganography, dash can be plain text, ciphertext, or images. Options are A. Trademark, B. Watermark, C. Hidden information, or D. All of the above. And the answer is C. Hidden information. Our next question is, which of the following is a digital code inserted into a digital image, audio, or video file which can identify the file's copyright information? Options are A. Image mark, B. Digital mark, C. Code mark, or D. Watermark. And the answer is D. Watermark. Our next question is, the invisible embedded dash mark helps to identify the owner of the work. Options are A. Watermark, B. Trademark, C. Digital mark, or D. VeriSign. And the answer is A. Watermark. Next question is, in the field of data security, what can be used for certification and authentication? Options are A. VeriSign, B. Trademark, C. Watermark, or D. Digital mark. And the answer is C. Watermark. Our next question is, digital watermarking can also link information on the dash. Options are A. Files, B. Documents, C. Software, or D. None of these. And the answer is B. Documents. Our next question is, a visible digital watermark can be added to any image using dash tools. Options are A. Authoring, B. Animation, C. Text editor, or D. Photo editor. And the answer is D. Photo editor. Our next question is, which of the following is an example of photo editor? Options are A. GIMP, B. NetBeans, C. JBuilder, or D. Eclipse. And the answer is A. GIMP. That's all for the day. Description box contains link for online test. Solve it and post your marks in the comment section of this video lecture. Thank you.